Alright, so while it's nice outside today, before it gets down to about 20 degrees tomorrow night at least, we're going to look at our seeds that I am planning out here in the next, it's probably going to be over a month before we get these in the ground. Rest of the plants that we'll be planting, seeds, etc., will be direct seeded into our vegetable garden. So all these seeds you're looking at here are actually seeds I got last year at the end of the store season, 50-75% off seeds. So I kind of went crazy, stocked up on a lot of varieties of green beans and squashes, lettuce. Some of these are some seeds we had left over from last year, and also from the Baker Creek, some seeds we had left over also. But what I got in the mail just a couple of days ago or so is our new seeds that I'm going to plant in our far bed here at the end. And our goal this year is we're going to grow several different varieties of melons. Let me just scan through these and show you the different melons that we will be planting hopefully later on. These probably won't go in until April or until it warms up. So we're going to plant several different melons. I may have got carried away here with the different varieties of melons, but I wanted to grow several different varieties, and I'm going to show you why here in a second. There's this book that I been reading on about melons, and it inspired me to grow several of these melons, and all of these melons I picked out are hopefully a very fragrant, sweet melon. So these are free varieties of the melons we are planning on growing. The book I would highly recommend you check out if you are interested in growing melons is this one here, Melons for the Passionate Grower. I'm not sure if it's still available or not. It may be out of print. Check on eBay or something. I'll put a link down below for the Amazon link if you want to check it out. But this book had a lot of great information. I'll just scan through real quick. A lot of great pictures and information on the different variety of melons there are. So here in the US, the cantaloupe we think of is actually not a cantaloupe at all. It is actually a muskmelon. But this goes into a lot of different details about melons and the Brix rating, or how the sweetness of it. And so I've been doing a lot of research on melons, and we're going to try to grow a lot of different varieties of melons. So stay tuned for our melon growing seasoning coming up. And then of course here we went ahead and got a few more things. This is a free seeds they sent this year, red romaine. And I got a couple of, this is a pole bean we grew last year, very successful. And then I found on their website a purple pole bean. Try that out, looks pretty cool. And of course a straight neck yellow squash here. And this one looked very interesting, a lemon squash. I was doing some reading on their different reviews on their seeds, and I wanted to try that one out. And then last year I saw this from a lady, I think in England, was growing these. These are like a cucumber, and they were out of stock. So this year I was able to get some, and I'm going to try to grow some of these. These are real mini looking cucumbers. They're really very interesting looking, so I can't wait to get these growing. And then I found another little cucumber to try out here on their website as well as a few different watermelons to give a shot. Of course, I've got several other varieties of melons that I bought last year on clearance, so I've got quite a variety of melons to get planted out in our garden. So there's just a few of those from Baker Creek. And then I was at Home Depot and I found this jicama. I've never really even seen a seed for jicama. If you're not familiar with jicama, it's a root vegetable. It has a somewhat mild sweetness to it. It's great eating raw. I saw this at Home Depot on a stand, always looking at their seeds. It didn't come with very many, as you can see. This was over $2 for a very few amount of seeds, but I'm going to give it a shot this year and see how this works. I've never grew this before, but we'll see what happens with that. Then I found this gray zucchini that looked interesting. I think I may have seen this before on some other websites or whatnot, so we're going to try to give this one a shot too. So there's just a few interesting seeds I found at Home Depot to hopefully try out. So while it is still sunny and 80 degrees today, so there's just a quick overview of some of the seeds that we will be planting. And most of this melons and whatnot will be going over here in this other bed where they'll be able to spread out and roam free. So thanks for watching. Make it a great day.